I have got something really properly special for you today, and it's a Nordhavn, and not any old Nordhavn. This is a Nordhavn 96. This is absolutely vast and it is absolutely beautiful. Built in 2017, and we are going to do the full tour. You'll notice there's a few people on the dock here, and that is because they have very kindly stepped off and given us complete carte blanche. We are going to do everything on this yacht, and it is spectacular. It is well worth seeing. We're going to start here on the bathing platform. There's a couple of things to show you. Firstly, this fishing chair here, and you'll see these sockets around here. These are for stanchions that go in, so you've got rails that go all the way around. One of them has a fish box on it, and yeah, really great place to do a bit of fishing. But it's not just fishing that this boat is about, it's diving as well. And one of the things that I can show you is the fact that there is a dive compressor on here, and you can see how you can actually fill your dive bottles from here. Hot water shower as well for rinsing everything off. This is a boat designed for serious fun afloat. But let's head on. Huge cockpit area here. You can see Maggie taking it easy. Really nice bar area around here. Barbecues underneath this one, of course, like so. We've got refrigeration here. Storage, looks like fishing stuff in there. But yeah, that is a really lovely outdoor area for fun in the sun, isn't it? But also very shaded. Brilliant. Let's go and have a look inside. A lot of ground to cover on this one, all of it magnificent. And it starts right here. Look at that. That is beautiful. What I notice about this particular yacht is the fact, of course, it's Nordhavn, it's rock solid, it's super practical, it's all of those things, but there's also a nice little touch of luxury to this. You look at the woodwork, you look at these stainless steel fillets they've put in here, it's just raising the game a little bit, and it looks magnificent. Let's press on through. That one there is a hanging locker as soon as you come in, so well, as you can see, waterproofs, that sort of thing. Perfect place to store those. And look at these drawers, they've all got the usual push clips to hold them shut, but also these as well. So if you're out in rough seas, you can make absolutely sure that things aren't going to be flying around. Retractable TV over here, so that drops away. Lovely lounge area just here. Beautiful. And then we head on forward again. You can see the stairs going up here. We're going to, of course, do all of this. Isn't that lovely? What a great dining area that is. Again, storage everywhere for your glasses and your crockery and all that sort of stuff. All the way around here, all the way around here. Bar is over here as well. And then we're into the galley area. So, coffee machine, wine cooler, ice maker, little pantry area there, and then the galley proper is up here. A whole load of refrigeration, a whole load of storage. This is a boat for going offshore and staying offshore, isn't it? Just fantastic. That one there, if I actually push the little lever down, there we go, is a trash compactor. So again, if you're going offshore, you don't end up with bags and bags of stuff, you can pack it all down. Dishwasher is in behind that one. Oven, hob, extractor fan, all the usual kind of stuff you'd expect to find. And you've also got access here straight down onto the side deck. I'll show you that. Like so. So for crew routing, for example, that's absolutely ideal. In fact, the crew cabin is back there, so they can come straight through here without going through the accommodation if they choose to. That's a decent area, isn't it? If we cross over the boat, we'll find day heads for this level. There's two of these, another one on the upper deck as well. And then we can come down here and head forward, and we will find the VIP guest cabin. In fact, you could even call this the owner's cabin, except for the fact that the owner's cabin actually is even more spectacular than this one. But certainly if you had, for example, two owners sharing this yacht, well, this would feel owner cabin standard, wouldn't it? Because it is every bit of that quality. A lot of light in here, these overhead hatches as well, big windows, fabulous. And then forward of this, a very, very generous ensuite, very generous. That's a great size. So we've got sink in behind here. We've got the toilet there, of course, and the shower here. And another sink on that side. Brilliant. And again, the overhead hatch. Here, there are blinds that come across here, of course, for obvious reasons. Okay. That's nice, isn't it? If we head on a bit further, so this is on like a half deck coming down here. And in fact, there is a space underneath here, which I'm going to show you. But we're going to come back here and loop back this way. So 3 cabins down here, a twin and a double are back here, and another twin further forward, which I'll show you in a second. That's nice, isn't it? I'm going to guess that that will make into a double. Just looking at the floor, looks like there's a track there. So my guess is you could take that bedside cabinet out and move that one across and make this into a double. I'm not absolutely certain, or in fact, more likely actually is be to move this one across, wouldn't it, and put that on the outside. That's what I reckon goes on here. Storage all the way across here. AV equipment and an ensuite, as you would expect. Nice, nice, nice. And the shower for this one, well, that's back in there. Very good. They're all really good sized rooms though, aren't they? Fantastic. And again, the sort of sense of luxury with this lovely satin finished wood with the little stainless steel fillets about the place. Larger cabin here. Again, a whole ton of storage. Obviously not going to open it all because we'll be here all day, but just to give you an idea, it's a drawer. Who'd have thunk it, eh? Ensuite. And you're thinking, well, that's nice, but where's the toilet? It is, of course, in behind here. There we go. And there's still more to see. One of the things I'm going to show you actually is in this lobby area, because what we've got here is storage for housekeeping. And here as well. And here. But also, washer dryers are here. Now these really are just for guest use. If they want to wash their smalls, then they can do it there, because the crew have got proper laundry facilities back in the crew area, which I'll show you. So we've actually got 6 appliances on the yacht, 2 there, 4 further aft. And then there's another cabin here, a little bit smaller. Great for kids this one would be, wouldn't it? But it is ensuite, as we can see. Has the shower separate, and it has this area here. Now you can move this bed out of the way to gain access into here. I'm not going to do it because we don't want to mess up their arrangement, but I can open this and show you why you might want to get into here. And that's because this is an engineering space in here. Let's come right across. There we go, check this out. So this is Spot Zero system water purification is what that is. We've got hot water boilers in here as well, 2 of those. And then if we come forward again, manifolds are here. So all the plumbing, pumps, pump room, that kind of thing, that's all in here. We're right down the bottom of the boat, you can see here, the way the hull comes down. Fantastic, okay. Well, as I say, if you're wanting to get in there more regularly, you can see how you can take that part there out to get to that door a bit easier, but that will at least give us an idea. Let me just close that behind us. There we go. That shuts the noise out, doesn't it? Superb. That's the lower deck, I think, fairly comprehensively covered. Let's go up and up again, because what we haven't seen yet is the owner's cabin. That one there. More storage. So we're back now to the galley area and also the saloon. We came in through that door there and walked through here. And I pointed out these steps. This time we're going to go up them. Now there is a side access door here. I think we'll see the outside of that when we're doing the tour around the decks shortly. But this is the upper deck. I mentioned we hadn't seen the owner's cabin yet, and that's because it's in here. Look at this. This is fabulous. So it's the aft end of the upper deck. It's huge, big windows. You've got your own private terrace out the back here. Of course, you can share that with whoever you want, but certainly that makes that a lovely area straight off of here, doesn't it? TV that drops out of the ceiling, as we've got deployed at the minute, that will of course retract up, flush and disappear. We've got big wardrobes, as you'd expect. Look at the thickness of these doors. Back here and here, drawers. That's a lovely, lovely space, isn't it? And obviously this has its own ensuite, and that's up here. So straight ahead is toilet, and yes, these two have blinds, you can see them up here. If you're 500 miles out at sea though, you wouldn't bother, would you? You'd just sit there and enjoy the view. And then this lovely area here, shower of course. We've got more interesting refrigeration up here. Look at this. So if you want to keep drinks cold up here, then you can do. That's brilliant. Sinks. Even a little TV, interestingly. And mirror wave. Superb. Okay, let's keep on going. Isn't that gorgeous? We'll take a look at this from the outside in a minute, but what I want to do first is take you forward and show you the bridge. So let's come out here. Here we go, check this out. That is pretty cool, isn't it? Brilliant. Let's come right on round and get a bit dazzled by a reflection off a yacht over here. So we'll come to this side, hopefully it won't be causing us an issue. Here we go. So yeah, well, self-evident really, isn't it? This is the helm position. So we've got CCTV monitored from here, we've got navigation here, bow and stern thrusters are here, autopilot control, the wheel of course, navigation, more multifunction displays here, engine controls, searchlight control, more navigation, switch gear across here, monitoring systems, water maker controls. This is where it all happens. Look at this up here. So this is things like watertight hatches, let you know if they're open, exhaust overheat is here, fire monitoring, so if you had a fire, you've got automatic fire extinguishing systems, but clearly you need to know that they're working. Hydraulic systems are switched from here, bilge pump controls, remote shutdowns, all that kind of stuff. That's all configured from there. Superb, absolutely superb. Okay, let's go out this way, I think, and we'll do a lap of the deck, and then we'll go on up again. So if we head back down this side, this is going to take us back. That's a life raft there, by the way. This is his private terrace, so that's those doors that we saw from the owner's cabin. What a great spot that is, isn't it? Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It looks like they've got another freezer up here as well. Intriguing. And then we can come right round this deck. There's another one up again, and of course, yes, we're going up there next. But let's take a walk up here. This is past the owner's cabin, and up here at the bow, that's the door back into the bridge. Wing stations are here as well, one each side, so you've got control of engines, thrusters, rudders, that's all controlled from there. Portuguese bridge here, and the boat deck is here. Look at this tender. This is big league. It's a 19-foot tender with this absolutely incredible crane here to lift it on and off. And then they've put storage boxes here. I guess if you wanted to, you could put like a jet ski or something there, but they've chosen to go for this. You can detach these. You can see how they're attached back here. Let's go right up to the front, shall we? We've got to, haven't we? There we go. Windlasses are up here for the anchors. And then from here we can take a look back. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. There we go. That's a Nautical Structures crane there. I mentioned those rails that go around the bathing platform. Here they are. This is what I'm talking about. So these just slot in around the back and give you, obviously, like a kind of almost like an enclosure around that area. And these are kit boxes here for whatever kit you want to keep in them. Let's carry on round. What's in here? Fire hose. And this storage, cleaning gear in this case. Another wing station. Like so. We've got steps back down there. We're going to go back that way in a minute, but before we do that, this is the door that we came out of onto this deck and on round. This time we're going up. And look at this. This is absolutely gorgeous. And again, you're getting that sense of the fact that it is an ultra practical, ultra rugged yacht, but they've not lost sight of the luxury. And that's here, with these beautiful sunbeds with a view right out across the front of the ship. You imagine being underway and lying here. That would be absolutely fabulous. But also, if we head on back, pausing briefly to take in this magnificent upper deck with this massive hardtop on it, we can come back here, and then we've got obviously another barbecue. We've got ice maker in there. I don't know why I say in there. Ice maker in there. I could just say ice maker and you'd probably figure out for yourself it was in there, wouldn't you? I'm so self-critical. Fridge drawers. Barbecue I mentioned, didn't I? And then over here, this is, I don't know because I've not opened them yet. Okay, storage. Looks like another ice chest type of thing. And then back here, bar area. This is a great place just looking out across the back of the boat, but also check this out. We're back to the luxury aspect again. Look at this. Look at this. I don't think I've been on a Nordhavn with a hot tub before. That is spectacular. And up on top, finally, we've got the mast, we've got the sat domes, antennas, radar, all the navigation kit. That's all up there, right up on the top. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. We're not stopping yet because we've got crew cabins to show you, we've got the engine space to show you, we've got lazarette to show you. Keeping on going. So down these steps, back down to the upper deck. These steps will then take us down to the main deck. And we'll carry on around. That's the door. In fact, I'll show you, it's unlocked. That's back into the saloon. So there's those steps that we went up from the inside, and then that's the saloon back down through there. Let's back out of there, head on back. It's a big boat, isn't it? And we'll come round this side. And then what we'll find on this side is another doorway. So that's the door at the galley. Remember we looked at, I said the crew can route up and down through this side if they choose to, or they can route down here in the crew cabin and the engine room, both down here. Okay, so we will find first of all the laundry facilities. Look at this, all Miele Professional. I say this. 4 appliances there, there's 2 that we saw also in the cabins. And we'll come right on down again, and then this one takes us into the crew area. So back here, we've got crew cabin on this side. This is a captain's cabin, so you've got the double bed here, we've got TV in here, and obviously a ton of storage here, and an ensuite. Thusly, the shower separate in there. And if we back out of that one, we can cross over and we'll find another crew cabin on this side. 2 single bunk beds, again a load more storage. We've got the shower in this one, like so, and we have got the toilet in this one. And some nice hats. Brilliant. Okay, let's come back out of there. Again, more storage about the place. Like so. There's yet more refrigeration down here. You can see it all the way across here. Because clearly, if you're taking off for weeks at a time, you need that. Let's go right back while we're here. This is taking us into the lazarette. And if I turn that the correct way, there we go. I got it. And then push rather than pull. Here we go. So in here, what have we got? Well, first of all, there's a generator in here. So what they call a night generator, because it's right at the back of the boat, so you don't get the noise transmitting through the boat. It's a smaller one, just for running things like AC. If you're running everything, cooking and all sorts of stuff, well, then you use the ones that are further forward, which I will show you shortly. Rudder tops are here, some rudder stocks down through there. Typical Nordhavn. You've got hydraulic steering here, but then a completely separate hydraulic steering system here. So that's fantastic. Dive bottles across here, we mentioned those. And fishing reels are here as well. And then we can come right on around. There we go, we've got the hydraulic steering system back here. And that one there is an Atlas shore power converter. So wherever you are in the world, you convert whatever frequency and whatever voltage you're getting into whatever the yacht needs. So that's what that does. So that's that area, but rather more impressive, I think, is what we find further forward. Okay, let's come right up through. That's where we came down. There's those washing machines. This one here then, well this is the heart of the yacht. That's what this is. Now what you're seeing in front of you here is a pair of Caterpillar C18 A-Cert diesel engines. These are 454 horsepower each. And you might think, well, for a 96-foot yacht, that doesn't seem a huge amount compared to Princesses and Sunseekers and so on, and that's because this is a displacement boat. It's not designed to have a massive, monumental amount of power to kick it up out of the water onto the plane and do 30 knots. It doesn't do that. It sits in the water. It's all about sea keeping. It's all about range. It'll top out at 12 knots, completely at displacement speeds, cruise at 10, and at 9 knots you've got 4,000 plus miles of range. It's all about endurance. It's all about going places, and that's what this does. And sometimes people say, oh well, I'd put bigger engines in to go faster. You won't, because the displacement boat sits in the water. It won't get up and plane, so you could double or triple the power, you'd still be doing 12 knots, because once it hits the maximum displacement hull speed, that's it. And that's what these engines do. They'll take it up to displacement hull speed with power in reserve, and then you back it off and you get that incredible economy and range. There are, I think, 6 fuel tanks on this yacht, and you can see the manifolds for them here, so you can change them around, and you can see them here as well. In fact, there's a fuel polishing system, so that as you move the fuel between the tanks, you can clean it. And that's this. It's a centrifuge. It spins the fuel at incredibly high speed, and that centrifugal force pulls the impurities out of the fuel, so you get neat fuel going through, basically takes all the crap out. We've also got generators back here. These are the big generators. I mentioned there's that smaller one right back aft. We've got air conditioning across here, and then we can go on around and across this side. And back here we've got water makers, so you can see them up here. Absolutely fantastic. just brilliant. So reverse back out of here. Little workbench across the top with the vise there. Yeah. That's fantastic, isn't it? Fishing rods up here as well, look. Just brilliant. Okay, we're going to reverse out of here. We're going to come round this way. This will take us back up and out. And then I'm going to take you, so back up onto the main deck now. These are interesting. These are windbreaks. These little chaps here. You can pull those across and it stops the wind from coming down here and funneling into here and ruffling your bouffant. Let's step across here. I think we're going to head back up here because my favourite view always, these here are for fishing rods to keep on the outside of the boat, and this one here is part of the CCTV system. Okay, let's come right up and right forward. That, I think you'll agree, is a proper little ship. It's classic Nordhavn, and it's massive, massive thanks to Denison Yachts who've got this for sale and organised the tour. Huge thanks to you guys for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hit subscribe if you've not already, because we're almost at 500,000 and I'm really, really excited about it. So yeah, make me happy, hit that button, and we'll catch you on another one of these real soon. Take care, bye-bye.